No doubt about it, it was a big game for someone we've criticised a lot on this show, Robbo, in Nicolas Pepe. Of course, 2 big goals for him, 2 very impressive goals as well.
Yeah, he came on as a sub. Arsenal were losing the game 2-1. They were struggling. They'd been outplayed at times. Vitoria looked really dangerous on the counter-attack. He was the third of the substitutions. He came on and he changed the game with 2 magnificent free kicks. The first one, I think the goalkeeper should have seen a lot quicker and dealt with probably. The second one was an excellent. He was hit with pace, dipping over the wall. But I thought against Sheffield United, he started to show 1 or 2 glimpses that he could go past people, that little bit of pace. This game will give him a lot of confidence. You know, the crowd are now right behind him. The players are right behind him. He needed to score goals. He's got a big price tag on his head. Arsenal haven't always played particularly well when he started games. This would do him a world of good. It was an excellent couple of free kicks from him.
This win certainly won't silence the critics, but Arsenal are still top of Group F. 3 out of 3 wins for them. Eintracht Frankfurt with a win over Standard Liège. Interesting stuff from Unai Emery before this game on Arsenal's playing style, saying, when I arrived here, the creativity is more or less good, but being competitive was worse. No, we are being competitive. Creative, maybe we lost something a little, but I know we're going to recover that. There are a lot of supporters with different opinions. Now, here's someone with a different opinion. Mesut Ozil tweeted this. You make me laugh. Connect the dots there, if you like. By the way, Ozil wasn't in the squad for this game tonight at all, not even on the bench. Emery asked about that, saying, tonight isn't the day to talk about that. He was not in the squad. That is the decision. Robbo, what a mess this is with Mesut Ozil.
It certainly is. It's a mess at the moment, created by Ivan Gazidis and Arsene Wenger originally by putting him on so much money when everybody was in doubt that he was a player that was going to be consistent week in, week out. You know, he had his problems before he was given that massive contract. So that was where the problem started. Now, when Unai Emery came to the club, the first couple of games, he wanted to play in the number 10 role. He wanted him to press the ball, and Mesut Ozil couldn't do that. So straight away, there was the problem. And he's brought other players in to do that job. Dani Ceballos hasn't done particularly well. He's been in and out the side. But the Ozil problem is a massive mess. Obviously, he's not training hard enough because Unai Emery said on occasions other players have earned their right to play more than Mesut Ozil has. So there's something going on the training field. He's not working hard enough. He's not doing the things that the manager wants him to do. And that's why he's not in the side. And he's on so much money. It's an absolute disgrace how this has been allowed to sort of fester for so long.
How do you deal with this, Stevie?
Listen, Unai Emery and Arsenal should just turn around and say, look, he's not part of my plans. Because every single week we're going through the same thing.
But what if he eventually is part of the plans? What if you get so desperate you have to play him?
Oh, listen, Dan, if I think Mesut enough has taken enough blows in the chin that he ain't going to be any lower than he is now. And if you end up having 1,000 injuries and you've got to get him to play, then he'll play. But it's way past that. This is way past that. Just turn round Unai Emery and say, look, Mesut Ozil now is not in my plans. I'm more interested in the young players, the Martinellis, the World Cup. These are the future of the club, and it's not Ozil. And that gets rid of all this every week, talking about the same thing. He's not in the squad.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.